Hello! Thank you for clicking on this video. So this was not the deck I was going to make a video on, but well, unfortunately everything I've been trying has not been working out, and I saw that this Cori-Steel Cutter Prowess deck has been getting some wins in other channels, and I figured I would give it a shot. And this is the build I made. So unfortunately the only new card in here is the Cori-Steel Cutter. If you saw my last video, you know how I feel about new cards. Anyways, it's a 2-mana equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and haste, and it has flurry. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess. You may attach this equipment to it. So basically, anytime you cast your second spell, the equipment creates a creature and attaches itself to it. So every turn, and this can happen on your opponent's turn too if you have like 2 instances, but this equipment alone can get your board going wide pretty quickly. And then the rest of the deck is just your typical Prowess deck between Slickshot Show Off, Monastery Swift Spear, and Storm Chaser's Talent. Now the tricky part about playing a Prowess deck is that you have to kind of balance creatures and spells, and I'll be honest, this might be a little bit on the light side when it comes to creatures, but I figured as long as you have Cori-Steel Cutter, this kind of acts as a creature, and it continues to make creatures, so I figured it's actually better to go heavier on the cheap spells like Opt, Bolt Wave, Burst Lightning. Oh, and Storm Chaser's Talent is a spell that triggers Prowess as well as creating a creature. So Cori-Steel Cutter and Storm Chaser's Talent I think is a great way to both trigger Prowess and create creatures. And then yeah, just burn like Lightning Strike, Burst Lightning, Bolt Wave. Then I have a couple Demonic Ruckus. And you can't have a red aggro deck without Monstrous Rage. And that is the deck in a nutshell, so I'm gonna give you a warning. I am pretty salty. I am very exhausted from just trying out a lot of different decks and not being able to, well, just not having a lot of luck getting things to work. And I'll talk about it more at the end of the video, but I apologize ahead of time for my saltiness. Anyways, without any further ado, let's just get to the games. Alright, so this was not the intended deck for today at all. I wanted to play something more, well, just other things other than aggro, but it seems this is the only thing that I can get working, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to play aggro. And I don't even know if this deck is going to work. I haven't tried it out yet, but it's the Cori-Steel Cutter deck. Or the Prowess deck, really. On the play, this is a pretty good hand. We could probably get rid of Lightning Strike. Or do we get rid of one of the lands? I think it's like this. We're never going to see that third land, though. You know what? It's important to have the spells, I think. Alright, so sometimes it's better to wait on playing the Cori-Steel Cutter where you can double spell it right away, but this time around, I think it's better to do it this way so we can Monastery, Swift Spear, and Bolt Wave next turn. And we are up against what looks to be Boros tokens. But we've already got them down to 10 life. They can gain life pretty easily. They can sweep the board pretty easily. And we're stuck on 2 mana, which is going to make it hard to double spell. But the Forge is definitely not the answer. If we can find one more land. Huh. Alright. Lightning Strike. And this. And that should be lethal. way over lethal. And that's why this deck is, you know, probably going to be in standard for a while. I'll keep this. It doesn't have the equipment, which definitely helps to have. But being on the play with a Slick Shot Show-Off and a Demonic Ruckus can never be wrong. I mean, never wrong to keep that hand. Plus a bunch of Monstrous Rages. Sure, why not? We got 3 lands. Opponent playing very interesting deck. All right. Oh, they might have left a bounce spell up. Yeah, I think they have a bounce spell. So in that case, I'm just going to attack in like this. End the turn. See? But they decide to unsummon the token instead. Sleight of hand. Oh, you know what this is? This is that, the crab deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think they can play the crab now, right? Do they have another unsummon? Okay, it's this town ain't big enough. All right. And the turn. This is gonna be tough because we're not drawing any of our creatures. Okay. All right, well, let's see. Yeah, they have the crab or an unsummon. So go ahead and do this now. Oh. Like I said, yep. They have the unsummon. Okay. I did this one, yeah. Okay. This is a bit frustrating. Alright, so they do have the crab. Right, on the draw with stock ups, burst lightning, slick shot. Could work. Would like a little bit more explosive hand, but stock up might help. Maybe I need more lands in this deck. Because just the way the deck works. Okay. This is going to be a very... Yeah. Could have used you on turn 1. Thank you very much. Well, at least these type of decks tend to tap out. But once they get Xur going, they're going to gain a lot of life. So we need to get the opponent dead like really fast. So we might have to just Demonic Ruckus, see if we can find a land. We need land. I mean, that's a good one too, but opponent's playing black. We're just gonna go for it. Sure, ley line. Go ahead and take our token. And Elspeth Smite. Okay, yeah. Let's just get out of here. On the play, this is a keepable hand. Might want to go turn 1 Demonic Ruckus. Turn 2 Cori-Steel Cutter. Actually, I think it's turn to Storm Chaser's Talent. Pass the turn. Opponent's holding something. Is it a counterspell? Is it a removal? I'm assuming it's some sort of bounce spell. Sure. I'm holding these two just so we can double spell again. Okay. See what the opponent's trying to do. Really bad draws. Just do this. Wow, my draws have been really bad, but apparently not as bad as my opponent. Right, on the play. This is a good hand. I think we can afford to do this on the play. Also, I don't know why I didn't play my fast lands here. But I can play Spiral Bluff Canal, Cori-Steel Cutter, and then next turn, just double creatures. And then I think we just attack in. They obviously have removal. No, they had Deuce. That's what they had. If they have temporary lockdown, then we're kind of screwed. No temporary lockdown, that's fine by me. Storm Chaser's Talent is good. And another Steel Cutter. Are we okay with lands? I think we're okay without getting any lands. And we're going right here. Opponent's going to remove the token. I'd be surprised if they didn't. They don't. Okay. I don't know what they have. Maybe it is a temporary lockdown. Or maybe they were just holding up a clue. Okay, well now they're down to 4. If we draw a land. Yeah. No, actually, we have lethal next turn. We just play the Cori-Steel Cutter and then the Storm Chaser's Talent. And we get to draw a card. Bolt Wave. We can just kill him with a Bolt Wave. Alright, so that's kind of how I want the deck to work. Yeah, we can keep this. I was thinking of going Storm Chaser's Talent first, but that did not work out. All right. Cori-Steel Cutter. Opponent is... I don't know what the opponent's doing. Alright, let's opt. Perfect. Just what we needed. And then just attack in for 6. Okay, I got another cut down. Well, it doesn't seem like they have anything. So we're just going to do this. Okay, they do have something. They just have another cut down. Okay. Take action. And then attack in for 7. Opponent has 4 mana now. We can stock up next turn. Never mind. We don't need to stock up next turn. I'm just trying to get out of gold, folks. That's all I'm trying to do. I've been fumbling around in the lower ranks for long enough. I need to start thinking about going into Mythic. But that's if I continue to make content like this. Like I said, I might just start doing more of like box opening, less game playing, and more just Magic in general. Mulligan into... oh boy. Sometimes you just gotta keep a one-lander. And then sometimes you just hope that you draw your second land right away. It's a no-go. So in this case, we do this. And hope for the best. That's not removal. That's also not removal. Hey, we did it. No blocks, which means we plot. So this deck typically doesn't run a whole lot of removal, if I remember correctly. Maybe... yeah, definitely no removal. Okay, they found Raise the Pass, so they might be doing some blocks here soon, just to get creatures into their graveyard. But I think we can... yeah. I think in this case we just rage both of them. And I mean, yeah, they can raise the past. They'll gain a bit of life. But, I mean, is that really enough? Maybe I shouldn't have played that land. Well, let's see what we had here. Yeah, okay, finally made it out of gold. Yay! But I just out of curiosity, did I have lethal here? I need to do 9 damage and they can stop 1 here, 4 here. With Opt, Burst Lightning, 4, 5. This goes up to 6. And this goes up to 5. If I killed the Sanctifier, they can't block the Monastery Swift Spear. And they can only block with the Windlurker Bat. Yeah, I think that would have been lethal. Alright, so I'm recording this right after playing the games, and honestly, my head's a little bit, I don't know if foggy is the right word. I'm exhausted, and so I don't remember all the games. I know I got angry at a few of them. I don't know how many games I played, but I am not sure which games I'm going to be keeping in, which games I'm cutting out, so this is what I'm going to say. This is a pretty good deck. This is probably not the most optimal build of it, but Cori-Steel Cutter definitely has some teeth. It doesn't even have to be Izzet. Maybe there's like a, I don't know, you know, red-green or red-black, whatever. There might be some other builds that work well with Cori-Steel Cutter, but definitely worth exploring. I think it is a very strong card. It definitely fits really well into a Prowess deck, so this is probably pretty close to where you want to be. Now that I'm finally in Platinum, I'm probably going to spend some time just fooling around with some stupid decks and not worry about losing rank and whatnot. So after this, maybe I'll make some videos of more interesting decks, but don't expect me to be ranking up too quickly. Yeah, I apologize for the nature of the video and how I've been. It's been really frustrating. Just every little idea I've had has been kind of not worked. And I think part of it is, unlike the last set, this time around, I didn't really take a good look at the new cards. So I'm kind of going in blind, if you will. And I was underprepared. Definitely makes me kind of feel like I'm not building decks well enough, so that's something I need to reflect on and work on. Aside from that, I don't know if the game that I've said this in is going to be in the video, but I mentioned that maybe instead of doing deck techs, I'll lean more towards box openings and talking about Magic in general. I have started collecting actual paper Magic. I haven't been for a long time, and I've just gotten back into it. And maybe that's a better direction for me. I don't know. I'll test things out and see how that goes. And that's pretty much all I have to say. If you stuck around this long, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Your support goes a long way. And don't be like me. Have fun playing Magic. It's a game. It's all right. It's okay to get tilted, you know, but don't let that ruin the game. So until next time, take care.